We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
I'm back.
Back in black.
'Cause I'm back in black. Ow!
So let's see what Noah's grandfather Karl has to say. And it's a fairly long one. This is 7 minutes. So
Karl Maxwell, my grandfather on my father's side, was born in Germany. I missed the rest of that. Because he barely speaks English, and I was told he was senile. We barely saw him. Before I left for New York, he sent me an email in German saying that he had seen the videos I posted and wished to speak to me. Oh, okay. Only reason he had my email was because my dad once asked me to send him pictures of my high school graduation. My address he gave me was a few miles north of the cemetery, so I decided to visit him after leaving Milo's grave site.
Interesting.
So Grandpa's seen his videos and suddenly wants to talk to him.
And it's nighttime. Of course.
So
Nighttime.
maybe this is a family thing. Okay, this is interesting because this is a potentially more backstory than Marble Hornets ever gave.
I'm guessing this is the right address because it's going up the door. Hello. My name is Oliver.
Ach, guten Abend. Komm doch rein.
Right, he's speaking German.
Okay, so I wasn't expecting this. He's speaking German, and there are subtitles on the screen. So you guys don't know what he's saying.
Well, we can always just assume if they're watching this video, they know that they've seen the actual video.
Or, yeah, like watch this entry, submission first, and then come back to this, I guess, because I'm not going to pause and like read the dialogue. We're just going to let this happen.
Yeah.
So, sorry if you guys hear, like, foreign language, because you will, and we're not going to translate, because I don't know German. Though I have been playing a lot of Wolfenstein. Ich, ein Berliner. JFK said that once. Means I'm a donut.
JFK's a donut.
JFK literally said that when he was at the Berlin Wall during the Cold War and telling Gorbachev to tear down that wall.
He said, I'm a donut.
He said, he wanted to say, I am a Berliner. Like, I am with those in Berlin. I support you.
And he said, I'm a
But
donut.
the direct translation means I am a donut.
Huh. Okay, so what is his father going to say?
So his grandfather on his father's side.
Okay. How are you?
He sat me down at his kitchen table and then left for a few minutes.
When he returned, he began speaking to me in German. Because I don't understand any German, I had my friend come over and translate what he said. That seems a little weird.
So there's a
Ich
third person
bin
here.
in Deutschland geboren. Als Kind lebte ich in Vorbach. Das ist im Schwarzwald. Meine Großmutter pflegte mir Geschichten erzählen vom großen Mann.
Oh.
Er lebte im Wald und pflegte Kinder zu jagen.
Oh.
Schlechte Kinder, die von zu Hause weglauften, wurden von ihm gejagt. Der große Mann pflegte nicht nachlassen, bis er das Kind nicht fangte. Zurück in 1944, kurz vor dem Ende des Krieges, war ich Teil der OSS, des Geheimdienstes für die Alliierten. Die Missionen, die wir ausführten, waren streng geheim und manchmal unverstanden. Eine der letzten Missionen, die wir ausführten, war in der Schwarzwaldgegend in Deutschland. Das geschah nicht weit von wo ich aufgewachsen bin. Wir wurden als Zivilien gekleidet und wir sollten uns mit einer Gruppe, die uns gestohlene Nazi-Blaupausen überreichen sollte. Ich reiste mit 3 Männern in den Wald. Wir schlagten Lager in einer Lichtung auf. In einer Nacht kam ein Nazisoldat zu unserem Lager. Er stolperte und war ganz desorientiert. Er schreite, er kommt, mein Gott, er kommt. Dann ist er zusammengebrochen. Wir dachten, er sei betrunken, aber dann sahen wir, dass seine Hand und Bein gebrochen waren. Auf einmal hörten wir sonderbare Geräusche vom Wald kommen. Wir zogten unsere Waffen. Dann war es, wir sahen ihn, der große Mann. Er war blass und dünn. Er trug eine schwarze Bekleidung und er kam auf uns zu. Wir hatten keine Ahnung, was ein schwarzer gekleideter Mann im Walde macht. Ich schreite ihn an in Deutsch, Französisch und Russisch, aber dieser Mann antwortete nicht. Er kam näher, bis ich sein Gesicht sah, aber es hatte kein Gesicht. Der Nazisoldat weinte und sprach vor sich hin. Dann bemerkten wir, dass der große Mann mehrere Arme hatte, wie eine Krake. Wir schossen den Mann mehrere Mal an, aber er fallte nicht. Er wollte nicht sterben. Einen auf seine Hände fasste den Nazisoldaten und hebte ihn hoch. Der arme Schweinehund schreite ganz laut. Das nächste, was wir sahen, der große Mann und der Nazisoldat sind verschwunden. Es wurde sehr ruhig und wir waren sehr ängstlich. Ich war noch nie in meinem Leben so ängstlich. Wir konnten keine Spur von denen finden. Ich sehe diesen Mann in deinen Filmen. Er beobachtet deinen Freund. Ich bin sehr besorgt um dich. Suche den Mann nicht. Wenn du ihn suchen wirst, dann wird es Pech geben. Du hast schlechte Energie in diesem Haus gebracht. Ich fühle es. Du musst jetzt sofort gehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Nochmals, sei bitte vorsichtig. Mag Gott dir helfen. Bitte, du musst jetzt sofort gehen. Bitte, du musst mich sofort verlassen. Geh bitte raus. Raus. Raus.
Don't take the camera.
Und schalte die Kamera jetzt aus. Es ist nicht sicher. Raus, raus. Halte sie das aus, bevor er kommt. Raus.
At least he had a friend.
Gute Nacht.
Maybe he meant like.
He came over after.
Come on, let me back in. Let me back in.
Videos.
I'm your grandson.
Yeah, he said
Hello?
he came back to translate.
Come on, let me back in. Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Karl
Karl
didn't let
didn't
him
let me
back
back
in.
in.
Well, surprise. After waiting about 10 minutes for him to come back, I left the house.
He was acting demented, throwing me out so suddenly like that. After
translating what
translating.
Karl had said, I became even more terrified of the 2008 footage. The man in the suit is similar, if not identical, to the description of the man in his story. I have no idea how Karl found out about the videos. I don't think my parents even know about this channel yet, and they would have asked me about it already. Also, I don't know how he knew I was going to be in New York. I got this email the day before I left, so he must have... No, that's way too fast. I don't know what to do about all this now. I'm still afraid to have few answers. That's way too fast.
If any new information arises, I will update my Twitter or post a new video.
End of that. End of Grandpa. Wow, okay. That was terrifying.
Grobemann.
Okay, so to those of you who probably did not bother trying to look at the submission that we saw, basically he visited his grandfather who only spoke German, and told a story of when he worked for the OSS, the Allied Intelligence, in World War II, 1944. On an intelligence mission, they entered a forest in Germany, and a Nazi soldier stumbled into the camp with a broken arm and a leg, screaming, "He's coming." Then they saw the Sunderman. They fired at the Sunderman. The Sunderman didn't go down. The Sunderman grabbed the Nazi, threw him in the air, and then they both disappeared. Then grandfather Karl said that he's seen this same man in Noah's videos. He's very worried about Noah, and asked Noah to leave right away. Get out, leave.
The thing that bothers me the most is in his explanation, he said that he will find a child and he will not stop until he gets that child. So this must mean that he has been following that Nazi soldier since he was small, or younger.
Okay, we don't really know how or when the Sunderman chooses his victims. In the Marvel Hornets universe, there's video evidence proving that the operator had been following Alex around his entire life,
Okay.
as well as Tim, which is how he turns into Maskey. I don't know if that's what the explanation given in TribeTwelve is yet. Why was he following a Nazi soldier? The Nazi could have been in the wrong time, wrong place, and the operator, the Sunderman, just followed him for maybe 5 minutes, terrorized him, and then killed him. Could have been 5 minutes, could have been decades. As for Milo, it's been clearly going on for a long time. Again, he saw the signs, he knew what to look for.
I saw the sign.
And so I don't really know. Again, like it's not really. It's clear that he wasn't following Noah. He was following Milo, and continued to follow Milo until he killed himself. Apparently, I'm not really sure. It's never really. It's even the original mythology created on Unfiction.
Yeah.
Not even the original mythology on the Unfiction forums say how the Slenderman kills his victims. Just says that they either die or go insane. So, I'm not sure. My camera is flashing at me, telling me that I'm low on battery, so I guess this is going to be it for this batch of submissions. I will record more at a later time with these two over here that kind of waving at me. Again, they're sticking around. Or at least TribeTwelve. I'll probably be doing Everyman Hybrid on my own. But until the next submission reaction, I'll see you guys later.
There.
It's all good.